Last time on Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
Don't take my head off or anything.
You just might take the professor's arm off. Oh, no.
What? Professor?
After they've freshly stuck it back on.
Oh, Jesus.
No. They put that baby back on with Flex Seal. That's never coming back off.
That ain't moving.
The rest of the statue breaks.
Oh,
but
no.
not the arm.
Just
See,
stop
now,
it.
I don't like the idea that in here they're all actually this is all taking place inside the Neo World program. I don't like that.
Oh, no. Why would you ruin it?
Every reality is
Why?
just a different program.
They just
in the Neo
wake
World
up at
program.
the end and it's just Nagito peering over them.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, I have something for you, Mr. Wright.
It's some evidence.
Here, please take it. Maybe it'll come in handy in the trial.
A letter, huh? Well, let's see who it's from. Wait, Newton Belduke?
They have tested the two magic gems from the witch's scepter.
Right, drum roll, please.
Drum roll!
I'm gonna guess they're both real. Gasp.
Goldor floated on the surface of the water, whereas Familiar sank.
It was said the genuine magic gems float in the middle of water.
Sorry.
it?
Goldor was real. Familiar
is-
was fake.
Yeah.
There is something we need to clarify, first of all. As you are no doubt aware, you have been accused of being a witch.
Is he gonna do a Professor Oak and be like, are you a boy or a girl?
Oh, God.
Therefore, it is vital that you tell us.
Oh no.
Are you a
Oh, Taylor!
boy or a girl?
Guys, who's
Please hold on.
Please hold. And then the
dial-up noises?
God dang it. Just pretend that first sound didn't happen.
You removed the Godor magic stone from the scepter and inserted your amethyst in its place. And then you attached the Godor gem to your collar.
That's why, when we saw you shortly after the incident, you were wearing a green gemstone.
My name is Jean Greyerl. I have been serving the late Master Belduke. As you can see, I wear a butler's outfit. But the truth is, as the defense claims, I am
A girl.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
What? Oh.
A girl? Unbelievable.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusioned Players Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we do the games and play the voices. Now, that's what we do.
Yeah,
now.
yes.
That's what we do. I'm Sarah.
I'm Pete. Pete, I am.
And Taylor is I.
Indeed.
These two were arguing prior to this. They put me off.
No,
I'm blaming them solely.
You can't just say that.
I
just,
will throw you
just
all
so-
under the bus if I want to.
That evidence wasn't added to the court record. You can't present it to the audience.
Well,
That's-
I've updated the autopsy report, so
Wait. Sarah, nobody died.
not yet.
Well,
Anyway, if you like this wonderful train wreck that I have created, please consider giving us a like,
Another one.
subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Let's get on into this.
Oh, why is the button not working? There we. Jeez.
Oh, Pete's broke it already.
The D-pad just didn't work.
it dawned on me then, the witch cast familiar, just like in this case. Hold it! Can you tell me what caused that sudden realization? Sure thing. When the Inquisitors came round, I went to have a little peeky peek at the crime scene.
Peeky peek.
That's when I heard him talking about it. I was surprised, because they must have come to the same conclusion as me. Crikey, they can do their job, them Inquisitors, I thought.
They just thought that to themselves. Crikey, we're brilliant
It had
inquisitors.
to be familiar.
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 So he was eavesdropping.
That surprises you. Why, Phoenix?
If I happen to see that familiar user, I'll arrest him myself.
Yeah, citizens arrest.
I'll come up and say, I, Emeer Punching Bog the First, do hereby place you under citizens.
Witness! You are testifying in court. Can you not restrain yourself a bit?
Oh, thank you, Barnum. I'm glad somebody
Pray
said it.
forgive this courtesy of quaffing
Oh,
my
for God's
golden
sake.
chalice in full view of a public gallery, sir. What's that? Don't you see I gotta have this to keep me spirits up?
Wait a minute. It just dawned on me. He's got a parrot. That's a familiar.
Damn it, that's a familiar.
I think he's a witch.
Oh, no!
Did he me?
It's the most potent medicine.
It's also poison.
There you go, Pete. Just have some of that and your headache will vanish.
We'll just let him keep going, and then eventually maybe he'll explode and go away.
It might take his headache away, but he'll definitely have a bigger one in the morning.
Oh yeah, headache.
My
Yes,
dear
shut
fellow.
up. God's
I knew it. I knew it. I preempted it.
Well, I fell straight into that trap.
'Tis a drink Emeer likes to savour, with an intoxicating scent and a flavour.
Remind me again why I'm on this stand with two imbeciles.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Anyway. This is a waste of time. I should be looking for decisive contradictions. I should be looking for decisive contradiction. Contradictions. Oh, God!
Contrafibularities.
Contrafibularities.
There's a common word down our way. Damn. My mind is peptis, phrasmotic, even compunctuous to have caused you such pericobubulations. What?
Look, my statements are completely cromulent. Leave me alone.
Cromulent. I do like that word.
Witnesses, continue your testimony.
Even the judge is just like, what the hell is going on right now?
He's had enough of this.
If this keeps on, I'm going to have some quaff some of that myself. My goodness.
Okay, all the potions. Sorry, yeah, go on, Sarah.
Should we do it again?
it's a new episode, so
All the potions and other concoctions from the study have been confiscated. I wonder if they're being properly stored.
now this was the last one. This was the last statement, wasn't it?
I believe
Because
so.
I remember it being like, this is kind of not really like, who cares?
Hold it! This will be where, like, the thing that Emeer's been drinking this entire time is actually a concoction from the guy's laboratory.
Oh my god! You know what, Taylor? That's stupid enough. That could actually be a thing.
Yeah, his brain is about pea-sized
No,
for
no,
that
no,
to
like,
happen.
that just
Look, what I saw it say, right, was embiggening serum. And so I figured if I just keep drinking it, I'll get bigger some kind of way.
he is.
Well-
Emeer is quite shorter than everyone else, isn't he? So it does make
Yeah.
sense
Hey!
that he'd want to be embiggened because he'd want to gain some height. Taylor, height.
No, he wants to gain some length.
Yes, in his body.
Got him.
Boom.
Those items were actually, you know, it seems disturbingly plausible given that Emeer didn't shy away from just grabbing an arm. You just let.
Well, yeah.
Oh, here we go. It'll be my alcohol
No.
for the afternoon.
No, it's funny. It's like, yeah, as you say, like you make, oh yeah, just casual joke and whatnot, and yet that actually sounds incredibly plausible.
Yep.
Those,
That 100% is
those-
going to come up. Yeah.
those items were confiscated 3 months ago. You still haven't gotten them back?
No, not a single thing. Even though many of those were personal items with no relevance to the crime.
Like poison
No.
and alcohol.
Now that I think about it, that room did look pretty empty.
As I said, the victim was an alchemist, and among his possessions were some very dangerous concoctions. But he did produce medicines to aid sick townspeople as well, to give him his due.
Indeed, alchemy is highly beneficial to the townspeople, even if they fail to notice it.
Even if it is basically a male form of witchcraft?
That is complete slander. I will
No!
not have you say another word.
It may be beneficial, but it also inspires fear. People fear what they do not understand. Much... God damn it.
Wow.
Much like... What's this on your neck? It's the Gom Jabbar! And what they say about fear is that fear is the mind killer. I can't remember the rest of it. It's been a while. Oh, I just had to shoehorn that in somewhere. At any rate,
I understood that reference.
I cannot return the items to you until Sir Belduke's case is solved. That is what High Inquisitor Darklaw has decided. Who most certainly is not a witch, by the way.
And the confiscated goods are being kept in a secret vault by the Knights of the Inquisition?
Yes, and they're definitely not in the possession of that drunken lout over there. Even the Inquisitors cannot freely enter that vault. It is strictly supervised. Huh.
That's all they have to say, huh? I really didn't expect him to appear. Maybe I should be used to it by now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. Sorry to interrupt your train of thought.
Oh, that's okay. What is it?
There was nothing happening up there anyway.
My train of thought runs only loosely on the tracks at the best of times anyway.
I'm wondering...
It's
Don't
not
be
so
so
much.
hard on yourself,
It's not
Mr.
so much
Wright.
a train, so much as like two people with one of those little trolleys. With
Pumping up and down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm wondering if it's just me, but I've been thinking about Mr. Emeer's testimony. I think what he said is a little strange, isn't it?
I mean, everything he says is pretty strange. Honestly.
Everything about him's pretty strange. to
Wait a
be
minute,
fair.
hold on. Do I even have a stove at home? I can't remember. That's weird. You'd think I could remember if I had a stove.
How can I put it? It's pretty obviously contradictory.
He was so keen to testify, maybe we should give him some attention and point those contradictions out.
What a good idea, Luke!
And she says, looking directly away from him as she
Estella,
thanks
I'm
him.
over here. Estella, I'm behind you. Excuse me.
All right. At 1 o'clock at night, she checked his study. Wait, sorry, no, hang on. So 1 o'clock at night, she
It's
excused
whatever
herself,
Emeer's
left
statements are.
His study. When I know. I'm reminding myself of the testimony generally. When I called him for
What
breakfast
came
in the morning,
before?
he did not respond. The door to his study was locked. A neighbor had come for a visit just then, so we forced the door open together. It dawned on him then, the witch cast familiar, just like in this case.
But
So we
they-
forced the door open.
Wait, no, they didn't
They
cast.
haven't-
Well, have
they
they
hasn't-
cast the?
Yeah, we haven't we haven't cast familiar in this case. Because the stone's fake.
What's the next statement?
Was that what it was? I forget.
The
Yeah, next one is all
familiar
the promotions-
gemstone was fake.
Yeah, Famalia was fake.
Yeah, the Goldor one and Godor was the other one, right? So, yeah.
Aha! Objection!
Yay.
There's something you don't seem to understand here, Mr. Emeer.
Understand here, Mr. Emeer.
The familiar gem in this witch's scepter is a fake. The gem is useless.
It just amuses me how that just keeps coming back.
Familiar.
Just like this buffoon's testimony.
Therefore, your testimony doesn't hold water.
Just like anything else he says.
Oh, does everyone hate me?
What?
Ignored and scorned without credibility, will majestic Emeer now show humility.
You know, it's interesting because all those amethysts and emeralds on his necklace also sure do look like the magic gems, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh no.
A fake?
You should have listened to the trial more carefully.
Whoopsie.
You should have listened to the trial more carefully.
Well, now that has been dealt with, Inquisitor Barnum. This witch's scepter was not discovered at the crime scene when Sir Belduke was murdered. Is that correct?
Indeed. We deduce that familiar must have been used, however.
Why do you keep saying it in that way?
Objection!
Because everyone else does.
But that familiar magic gem was a fake. That much has been demonstrated today. They did the water test and everything.
Yeah, that's right. I put her in the tank and she sank to the bottom. Yep.
What's more, as we've learned from Cracker the Parrot's testimony,
Yes, we did.
Objection! Objection!
Oh no.
the witch used the spell Go Door. The fact that there's a green wall at the crime scene corroborates that.
Objection! That wall may not That
May not
wall-
well.
I know, I just like the.
That wall may well not have been painted green 3 months ago.
Yeah, although I think Greyerl said that they painted the study recently. I don't know.
And besides, no one could have passed through a portal so small.
To be honest, I've started wondering. Were Sir Layton and Sir Belduke's murders?
Whoa! Layton's not dead.
What does he mean, dead?
What do you mean, murders?
Actually committed by the same witch?
Objection! Your Honor, I'd like to remind you that was the Inquisition's claim. He's right, though. It's got to be the same culprit in both cases. And, at the very least, it's possible that the witch used the spell Godor to commit Sir Belduke's murder.
What?
In that case, I will ask the defense to show us proof.
Uh-oh.
Do you have proof that the witch could have used Godor to kill Sir Belduke?
Would it
It's in
wait,
the papers.
The floor plan.
Oh.
Because that splot on the wall there, that's in the office, in the study, sorry.
Right.
But the floor plan shows the green wall on both sides. Because if
Yeah.
it was just on that side, they wouldn't be able to use it. It needs to be on both sides, right?
Okay.
Right.
I think. So
I'm gonna do myself a nice little safety safe state. Don't you worry about a thing.
and then I'm gonna say floor plan. And
Take that!
And I was wrong. Which is why we did a save state. So excuse me. Is it that one? No. Push the button. Excuse
no.
me.
Excuse me, just for one moment.
Excuse me?
Okay, so it wasn't that. So what was the one, Sarah, that you were suggesting?
Oh, wait.
3
Look at the
sketches.
sketches
3
of Sir
sketches.
Belduke's murder.
Because there's the sketch of Belduke.
Because if we see the green, yeah. Ah, yes, we
There.
can see the green splotch right there. Boom, got him.
Yeah.
Take that! I'd like you to take a look at these.
Oh, sorry.
He was just so engrossed.
Just dial up tone.
Such delightful penwork.
Gosh, the artist is absolutely amazing and talented, even. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You look like a little goblin. Why do you sound like
I am an excellent artist.
Who made this the court illustrator? What is this thing? This blot on humanity.
Well, the problem, Your Honor, is that the last court illustrator was so effective and so fast at drawing that, well, we thought she was a witch, and we might have inquisited her. Yeah.
And so,
I remember, yes.
and so now instead we have to deal with this belch of nature.
Belcher of Nate. That's the one I was trying to remember.
Aren't those the court
Something like that.
illustrator's sketches?
That's what I drew, yeah.
As I...
Sorry, Taylor.
As you can see
I totally stole your little silly guy voice. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, it's
You
fine.
can have him. You can have him.
As you can see, no, I'm just glad that you're embracing the silly. As you can see from the sketch, the victim was seated at his desk when he was murdered.
It's so rare for me to embrace the silly, of course.
And what Can you see right behind the victim?
Well, we're not looking at the appropriate picture right now.
I also
Unless
pointed
we
out
are.
on that one the finger marks look like he's been strangled from behind because
Yes.
it's more fingers.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that might be what they're getting at, actually. Oh, no, maybe it's not.
It's weird that they've shown that one and not the
It's
other.
definitely the wrong picture. A small landscape painting.
Thank you, Inquisitor. But there's one more point of note.
Oh,
Look closely at the painting. Do you notice anything behind it?
leaning right into your mind.
Oh, I see it. The wall behind it had already been painted green. Which means the witch could have used the portal spell there 3 months ago.
Objection! One moment, my lord. Consider how small that portal would have been. Could a witch have passed through it? I think not.
Objection!
Oh, for God's sake again!
Of course the witch would not be able to go right through
That's
it.
what I
However,
said! You can't object when you're agreeing with me!
if you look at the distance between the portal and the victim, you'll notice that the victim, Sir Belduke, was sitting just an arm's length from where the portal would have been.
So I don't really get what you're trying to get at there.
Look, there's no way you can kill someone without the witch crawling all the way through the portal. It's just impossible. The witch did not have to enter the room at all. All she had to do was reach through with her arms in order to strangle Sir Belduke, who was sitting right under the painting.
Boom.
Gasp!
I wish I brought some popcorn with me.
Order! Inquisitor Barnum, what do you say to that?
Yeah!
Today? Well, that's very immature.
I hadn't really considered that. Damn. A fascinating theory, Sir Blue Knight.
Oh, well recovered.
Definitely not what actually happened, though. For God's sake.
Dab.
But there is a notable contradiction within it.
Your face is a contradiction.
Where would that be?
Well, why don't you tell me, why do you think we concluded that familiar had to have been used? We had a certain reason for it, of course.
And what was that reason exactly?
I'll tell you as soon as I think of it.
Why don't we have the defender point out the reason?
Ah, you son of a...
I bet you can't. Therefore, I win. Because you can't point out that my argument.
Well, I'll have you know, Inquisitor Barnum, I've been pointing at you the entire time. Isn't that right, Professor?
I've been pointing the whole time. The crime scene had been tampered with.
Yes, that's
Definitely.
That'll have been Emeer.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, imagine the circumstances of Sir Belduke's death, and it should become obvious.
Oh my god, we literally do have to point out his argument.
Even to you. The victim was choked to death. And yet, there were no signs of a struggle. Highly improbable, don't you think?
What's the stuff coming from his mouth, I guess? Is
I
he
think
drunk?
it's... yeah, I don't know.
What are you getting at?
Oh, that's a good point. Was he drugged, and so that he was, like, docile, and then strangled?
Because I don't imagine, like, with sort of Greyerl having such a petite frame,
She's not...
I don't think they would have been able to put up a struggle to strangle him had he been at, like, sort
Yeah.
of full, like, health.
full strength.
This is
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
Greyerl was like one of those anime butlers where they actually trained in martial arts and assassin techniques
She's not
from the
flipping
time they're 5 years old.
Jotaro
No, Black Butler was what I was referencing.
Butler,
Oh,
yeah,
no, but I just meant like how it's like, oh, I'm an average high school student, but they're actually like full on
Ripped
buff.
as
Well, we
hell.
haven't seen Greyerl flex yet. You
We
know, it
haven't-
could be that.
Yeah, I suppose. Yet.
What are you getting at?
Think about it. Can you imagine anyone just sitting back and letting themselves be strangled? Clearly.
Well, not that I'm one to kink shame, but you know, there was a time in college
I used to be quite a wild, quite wild in my past days. Clearly, there should be evidence of a struggle. And since we haven't found any, that must mean the killer erased all traces of a fight from the crime scene.
Indeed, that would be the logical conclusion.
Now, surely it would be impossible to do any such thing had the witch only reached inside through a portal. In order to cover up the evidence she left behind, the witch had to have used a familiar. Without doing so, there would have been no point in her using the spell Godor.
Objection! Ms. Greyerl could have done it. She might have been able to tamper with the crime scene.
What are you talking about?
The morning of the crime, from the time Ms. Greyerl and that guy... I got a name!
That guy again.
Guy. That guy.
Entered the study
Guy.
until the arrival of the Knights of the Inquisition. There was a window of time in which she had the opportunity to do so. We need to look into what happened in that window.
Well, it seems we may be in need of another testimony. For God's sake, the missus is going to kill me. Witnesses testify about what happened in the time between the body being found and the Knights of the Inquisition arriving.
Sure thing. Ask me anything. I'll tell you all you need to know.
Oh, glorious Emeer! Tell us more! Maybe you won't be laughed at as before.
What am I paying you for again?
You actually never agreed to pay me. You just said that I was your bard, but actually I was here anyway.
Oh, right.
Only 2 people accessed the crime scene in that time. Greyerl and that guy.
Oi!
Believe it or not, Emeer is the key witness in this case.
That guy.
God help me.
Actually special? For once in my miserable life.
Mum always told me his day would come.
Mum would be proud.
Mama! Didn't want to take a stand. It makes me think that I wish I'd never been born at all.
Carry on, carry on.
Oh my God.
It doesn't really matter.
Could you
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see.
Nothing really matters to that guy.
Oi, Emeer, to you. Punch him
I
both
broke
first.
down the door and saw the alchemist slumped in his chair. Gave me a jolt. So Butler it's called the Knights of the Inquisition. He never entered the study. What did I do then? Yeah, I was asked to keep an eye on things, so I went in to have a bit of a look at everything.
And it's interesting with him saying that the butler, Greyerl, went off to inform the authorities or whatever, or didn't enter the room.
Yeah.
That then suggests that they could have gone in the other room to throw the staff, the Telea Magica through
No,
the portal.
this is when Belduke was killed.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not the current one, it's the past one at the minute.
I'm stupid. See, this is why you guys are here, because I'm too stupid.
No. It's
No.
pretty confusing.
All that made me pretty drowsy, so
Come on, go on, Pete. Go on, come on, let's have it. Let's have it. Come on.
Have what, Taylor? What? What?
So I went and took a little nap on the couch.
Taylor, you can't take a nap now. We need to record. We've only got
There
so
it
much
is.
time
Okay.
to do this.
And for those playing along at home, Pete makes a comment about Taylor taking naps. You can just scratch that space off.
frequent naps. To be fair, Taylor, I haven't made a joke about you having a nap for quite some time, actually.
That's probably because
You just did it 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, because you told me to. You prompted it.
Nap on the couch.
it's probably because Taylor doesn't want to tell you he's taking a nap because you keep mocking
Oh,
him.
he just goes like, oh, I'm just going to make myself a sandwich. I won't be long.
He has to do secret naps now. You've made him conscious.
Mate, tell you, that was a long flipping sandwich. What have you been doing?
It was a foot long, mate.
My dear
The
madam,
one I
phrasing.
gave to your mother. I'm sorry, wait, no. Like the one I gave to your mother last night. Do you see?
The sandwich. Do you see?
The scent
Oh,
of
wait.
evening dinner.
That's how you know when he's been around. He just leaves the scent of evening dinner in his wake.
Oh, no!
He's just like,
Mom, have you been cooking a roast?
that's one way of putting it.
Well, I've definitely had a roast in
Oh, oh my God.
And you know what they say. Roast beef is much better with some white sauce on top, isn't it?
Oh no.
Some extra stuffing.
Guy!
I'm speaking of horseradish, young man. What are you thinking about? I'm only speaking of horseradish. Goodness gracious.
Wait, what? Mr. Emeer?
Oh my god.
I said, Mr. Emeer? You said the butler didn't enter the crime scene?
Oh dear.
Yep, they never set foot in there. The moment he saw Belduke, he told me to stand guard till the Knights of the Inquisition arrived. And then off he went. What a resourceful apprentice that an alchemist has, I thought to myself. And then I said, so, you know what, Emeer, you've done such a good job guarding, you should take yourself a little treat for the road. Because no one could expect you to do this sort of thing for nothing.
I almost feel sorry for you, Sir Blue Knight. After all, your suspect couldn't have tampered with the crime scene. Could he?
That can't be true.
Defense, please proceed with the interrogation.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm just gonna try and decipher his drunken babbling. Right, so he broke down the door, and seeing the alchemist gave him a jolt. The butler hurried to call the Inquisition, never entered the study. What did he do? He kept an eye on things, so he went in to have a bit of a look at everything, and that made him pretty drowsy, so he went and took a nap on the couch. Right.
I'm guessing, did he pick something up when he was in there by himself?
Probably
He must have done.
Probably what he's drinking right now, because
Yeah.
he looks pretty
And of course,
drowsy.
if he fell asleep,
If I called that, I'm gonna be so pleased with
I am
myself.
1,000% sure it's gonna come up.
yeah, because if he took a nap, then anything could have happened.
Do we just press everything, or should we focus on the napping?
Press everything. Hold it! Before you smashed the door, did you check that it was really locked?
Course I did. He tried to get it open without resorting to brute force, but it wouldn't budge. So I went to fetch me lovely little axe.
His wooden enemy stood tall and still, yet Emeer sprang forth. It was overkill.
What?
Are you quite all right over there in the back?
I'm perfectly fine.
Are you sure? I don't think I'm saying anything funny. Are you positive?
I think you're mocking me for my heroic
I
exploits.
think she is, sir. I think she is. And I think it's quite horrible of her to be doing that to you.
I thought you butlers were supposed to be refined.
It's not the butler that's laughing.
No, it's Sarah. It's just Sarah over there in the jury, giggling away. There we go.
As it turns out.
Did you think I lied about the door being locked?
No, of course not. Boy, she's so sharp she might cut herself. Or me. Most likely me.
So, and I went inside. The alchemist was slumped in his chair. I recognize a slump when I see one, on account of that being how I spend most of my afternoons.
While we're at it, allow me to confirm something. When you entered the room, did the victim look the way he does in this sketch?
Yep, that's it. Spot on. Nicely drawn, too.
Oh, thank you.
Yo! At first, I didn't know if he was really dead. He looked like he just passed out or something. Tired from his resuscitation.
Resuscitation.
The apprentice of his is real good. To be able to tell at a single...
This doesn't sound suspicious at all.
No.
A single glance at the alchemist was done for.
All right.
La 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 la.
Oop. So someone in the comments did let us know that some of the what do you call it?
Hold it!
You know, like when a different witness perks up, sometimes that can be a red herring, as we know from
Well,
Birdley.
yeah.
So this may be a red herring. But let's see. Yes.
Yes,
It was
yes,
after
yes,
this
yes.
one. Do. You know, at first. Oh, yes. You know, because you can't skip the dialogue. Okay, so let's go over here.
Hang on! Ms. Greyerl, may I ask you something?
Yes, what is it?
What do you think about Mr. Emeer's testimony?
There's nothing amiss. However, Mr. Wright, I can tell what you're thinking.
Oh boy, you have the same power as Maya, huh?
Wait a minute. That sounds like something a witch would do.
You can? Well, let's see if you're right.
When he entered the room, Mr. Emeer didn't notice that Master Belduke was dead. On the other hand, I ran straight away to call the Knights of the Inquisition. And so, you suspect that I knew beforehand that Master was dead. That's what you're thinking. Your face is like an open book.
An open grand grimoire, maybe.
Oh, good one.
Ah, but isn't that what actually happened?
No. I knew something was wrong because Master had very fine manners and would never sleep in his chair. When I saw him like that, I was struck with a very bad realization. I felt certain that something terrible had happened.
I have heard about you. The word is that you're very collected and perceptive. It would seem to be the case.
It would be more appropriate to call her calculating.
Somehow, I feel like you're not paying me enough attention here.
That matters not, witness. Let us proceed with the cross-examination.
Matters not, eh? No need to be so rude about it.
Okay, he never entered the study.
Hold it! Are you sure the butler didn't enter the crime scene? Like in every mystery ever, it's always the butler.
Yeah, like I said, he didn't set foot in that room. I went in and sort of didn't know what to do, but the butler sussed out the situation in the blink of an eye. He told me to stand guard, and then he ran out.
She went to call the Knights of the Inquisition. Is that correct?
That's correct. I went to the nearby garrison.
We have the records of when the crime was reported. They match the witness's testimony.
I returned to Master Belduke's house with 2 knights. They began investigating immediately, taking away Master's research materials and concoctions.
Biggs, I say Night Biggs and Night Wedge, and we were in there and we knew exactly what we needed to do. We needed to confiscate everything. So
Is that a Final Fantasy reference?
It is.
No.
Well, the names were, but I was doing the,
Yeah,
the
so
silly notes.
the names were.
All right, I was just being some...
In the end, I wasn't able to enter that room that day.
There can be no doubt about it. As she is the alchemist's apprentice, she was under close observation following the incident.
She's too calm in all this.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, if you served someone for that long, how would you not react to them being dead? And how would you know straight away? Like,
She's far too British to be upset.
We do have emotions, you know. I wasn't aware of that.
So, in the end, she didn't have access to the crime scene at all on that day. Huh. By the way, what were you doing at that time?
What? Me? Yeah, I nap. something.
Hold it! What were you having a look at?
Well, I was asked to take care of the crime scene, wasn't I? So I had to, make sure, everything was in order. I mean, it's not like I went wild with excitement after being left in a real alchemist room full of mysterious stuff.
I'm sure you didn't, Mr. Sticky Fingers.
Besides,
Besides?
she asked me to look for something, so I was doing that too. Can't refuse a request from a lady.
But you wouldn't have known they
How
were
do
a
you know-
lady at
yeah.
that time.
That's interesting.
From a lady, am I right?
Emeer's lesser-known gentlemanly side had me surprised, if I may so confide.
Greyerl asked him to look for something.
What's that? This is news to me. What were you asked to look for? Enlighten us, witness.
What was it now?
I can't remember.
Oh, for pity's sake!
Well, maybe if you didn't drink so much.
Doesn't matter. Or in the end, whatever it was, I never found it. Like happiness, or love,
Dear.
or self-worth, or...
Well, yeah, I feel that one.
I remember that. Oh, little nap took a little.
Hold it! You took a nap? In a room where a man had been murdered? With the body still in there?
Also surprised, Bluey. It was...
Taylor? Is that you?
Shut it! You shut it!
For God's
It was
sake.
9 a.m. I'm usually still... I don't think I'm being given quite enough credit for waking up at such an ungodly hour, really.
Post 9 a.m. Well, blimey, it's a miracle it ever happened.
I'm usually still half asleep at that hour.
Not post. I've used the wrong one. I used the wrong.
I mean,
word.
you know what they
Never
say?
mind.
It's like me dear mother always said, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
I suppose maybe all the merrymaker the night before added to that as well.
Oh my.
An infamous celebrity known to all inns. Emeer makes merry like a young prince.
God, I hate
That
that.
didn't rhyme!
You are so awful.
Oh, thank you. I'm in town till the end of the week.
Oh God, it's too long.
I'm here all week.
So yeah, I was kind of overcome with drowsiness. There was nothing else I could do but go to sleep, right?
When the butler returned, accompanied by the two knights, he was supposedly sleeping noisily on the victim's couch.
You mean he was snoring?
Apparently, he was grinding his teeth.
I shouldn't have asked.
No.
But then, anyone could have tampered with the crime scene when Mr. Emeer was asleep, right?
Very astute of you, Luke.
Good catch, Luke.
Well done, my boy.
Professor?
Yeah.
I can hear his voice.
Anyway, I barely caught a wink of sleep when those knights arrived. And my teeth grinding has sort of a paralyzing effect on people, so I've been told.
Yeah, I bet.
So even if someone had come in, I don't think they'd have been able to do much.
Right.
Greyerl didn't set foot in the study.
But then, that would mean it wasn't feasible for her to have tampered with the evidence at the crime scene.
If that's the case, I guess we'd better look at other possibilities. Right, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it all hinges on Emeer's testimony. But who knows what that guy might say next. I'd better treat him with extra care. Cross-examining him is like walking through a field of landmines. He just might be more dangerous than Barnum.
Let's gently press him to give us some more information.
You can gently press me any day you want, young lady.
That is disgusting. I don't want that. That's gross.
I'll be as gentle as a lamb to make sure I don't get his goat.
Oh.
Get it?
I
Get
do.
it, Pete?
I do. So the thing that's getting me then, I guess, is, so you know he went and had a nap. You know what? He saw Belduke in the chair, slumped in the chair. Is it possible that at that point Belduke had been drugged but wasn't actually dead?
Maybe.
He went
Might have done,
He went
yeah.
and had a sleep, and then Greyerl portaled the wall and then strangled Belduke.
Well, if you look at one of the pictures,
Yes.
there's one of them there's no marks on his neck
Oh,
on
yeah.
that one,
Oh.
but and nothing down his mouth.
Right, and then this one there are. So yeah.
Oh, the white powder.
And the white powder. What about the white powder?
Well, how did it get on the floor?
Well, I don't know. Like I don't know if that's. I don't know. Hang on. What did I do? I was asked to keep an eye on things. I went to have a bit of a look at everything. That made him drowsy, so I went and took a little nap on the. Oh, dang it!
Wait, where's the
That's
couch?
a good question. Oh, that is a good
That
question.
is a good question.
Hang on, floor plan. Dang it! Let me look. What couch?
Where's the couch?
Is there a couch?
Oh, see a couch. There's no couch there.
Huh.
Okay. It's not. Hang on. Yeah, because the other office doesn't have a couch in it either. I don't know. I guess maybe that might be the contradiction. Greyerl didn't set foot in the study. Whatever. And then that would mean it wasn't yada yada yada. Right. So let's go.
Yada, yada.
Yada,
Yada yada. Yada yada. Right.
Yeah,
so.
I said it wrong.
No. What? No. It's because I'm going yada yada yada, and then Taylor went yada yada.
Oh, I see.
He wasn't taking the mickey out of you.
Oh, because I said
You
it wrong in
don't
the
need
last
to.
one, I think.
Sarah, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be so defensive.
Meh.
I was asked to keep an eye on things, so I didn't have a nap on the couch. So little.
Where's the bloody couch?
Let's have a little wee safety save. Don't mind me. Right. So, present. Nope.
Objection!
Bummer.
Right, so not that one. Okay. So let's try.
So is it the picture then?
Maybe.
Objection! No.
Curses!
What? Which one did you try it on?
Well, you can't. You just the whole lot. I tried it on the bundle of 3 pictures.
No. I didn't mean for that one.
Oh, what?
I mean, like, does he say something like? Is there mention like when he's
I was asked to keep an eye
when he
on
saw him slouched?
What was it? I broke down. Saw the alchemist slumped in his chair, gave me a jolt. So what? This
I
one?
suppose it's consistent with what he saw.
I broke the door, saw him slumped in his chair, gave him a jolt. And so yeah, like he was slumped in the chair. Yes. Like if he was drugged, if that's what we're going with. The butler hurried and called the Knights of the Inquisition. He never entered the study. What did I do? I was asked to keep an eye on things, so I went and had a bit of a look at everything.
Is that
The
wait?
white-
Hold on.
is this the white
Is
powder?
that the white powder?
Yeah, because like you'd think he'd have disturbed the powder. Maybe.
Oh, true.
Objection! No.
Curses. Curses.
No. Hang on. I don't need to do this. I can just save state. Right. I have to keep an eye on things. So he went and had a bit of a look at everything. Is there anything?
There's only the pictures, isn't there, with that?
Yeah. Oh, it's just frustrating. Have we got something to say that the butler never entered the study, or at least that they did? Anything that contradicts that? Oh, it's just frustrating, guys. I mean, maybe just...
Objection! Objection!
No. We haven't like missed a statement, have we? Oh, I suppose we could actually just use a hint. Did we use a hint?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I ain't
We
got
may
a-
as well,
I haven't
yeah.
got a clue.
No. What?
Hint, press?
Really? Press this?
Hold it! What were you having a look at? Well, I was asked to take care of the crime scene, wasn't I? Oh! No, Greyerl! Wait, hold on. Or did Greyerl not react?
No,
it
there's
didn't
no
make a- it
reaction.
didn't make a
not on
noise.
this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Sure
You didn't, Mr. Sticky.
And besides, she asked me to look for something, so I was...
Oh!
Is this my fault? Did I forget?
Yes, because we went past it and then we didn't go back to press the
For
statement.
God's sake. Yes, we did.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hang on! Ms. Greyerl, you look lost in thought.
I'm sorry for wasting a hint, Colin.
Bloody hell. No, it's all right. We all forgot.
Oh, were you talking to me?
That was an interesting expression. She was
Interesting,
actually
yeah.
genuinely surprised for once.
Even she can be caught off guard, if I choose the right moment. You have been listening to Mr. Emeer's testimony, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
He was asked to look for something. It was you who asked him, I assume. What did you tell him to look for?
I think you're mistaken. I don't remember making any request of that sort.
Huh?
Oi, Louis! Are you even listening to what I said? It was a lady that asked me.
Huh, okay.
Oh! Right! Right, because we
Yeah,
even
yeah.
pointed that out.
For
We were
God's
like,
sake.
oh, well, he didn't.
Oh, our brain cell pillow just went down the drain, I think, guys. Bye-bye.
Forgetful Pete is forgetful. There you go. You
The
can,
butler is a guy, you
you can
numbskull!
scratch the item off the bingo card that's like, Pete's memory leads us down a rabbit hole of
No,
stupidity.
you could just say the whole team of Disillusion Plays was a dum-dum.
No, but if I'd have remembered to
That's the
circle
free
back round
space.
and press it again.
Well, we didn't remember either. Emeer, have you been paying attention?
Hey. What's up? Was everybody looking at me like that?
Quite a while ago, we learned that the butler, Jean Greyerl, is actually female.
What?
That's why when you said a lady asked you to search for something, we assumed it was Miss Greyerl.
What? What?
I mean, she's not. I don't know if she would constitute as a lady, in my opinion, at least how she looks. Her
She does
age.
look quite young.
Yeah, so wouldn't be a lady yet, I guess.
Daydreaming, listening, but not hearing. That look of shock is almost endearing.
I do think you could still be a lady even if you're young, I think.
I guess you could officially be a lady.
What the? What didn't anyone tell me before?
Do you require a personal notification?
Yeah, it would be nice, actually.
You should have been listening to the trial.
Knights of the court, squabbling with a witness is most unseemly.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my lord.
What I would like to know is this. Who was the lady that made the request of Emeer?
It was actually, Miss,
Oh, the postie.
The postie. Oh, God.
I think he's absolutely certainly talking about me.
That's the one. Yeah.
You are?
Oh, I'm Letty. Hold a minute. I'll get down there post haste.
Letty.
Oh!
Goody.
Yeah.
Letty and post haste.
But, Miss Letty, who are you precisely?
Me? Oh, who am I? I'm Letty Mailer. I'm the courier.
The storyteller takes a minute to consider why he would name the character Letty Mailer. As it's a little bit on the nose, it must be admitted. Almost like naming somebody Killy Murderstein. However, the storyteller comforts himself with the notion that no, he is quite a talented writer. Nobody will notice, surely.
The courier?
A courier is a person who collects and delivers letters.
I know what it is, Espella. I'm just incredulous that she was asking him to find something.
Well, don't pose it like you don't know, Mr. Wright. Jeez, I'm only trying to help.
I know. Thanks anyway, Espella. I wish you'd stop misreading my mind.
Hold on, Miss Mailer? Do you mean it was you who irresponsibly made such a request to that troublemaker?
Hey,
me?
I've got feelings.
Oh, me? Maybe, yes. Oh, I guess so. I asked him to help me find something.
Outrageous! Why was I not informed of this?
I guess no one told you. Maybe because you didn't ask.
Oh no, someone forgot to send me a missive.
Guess you should have signed up for the postal service, huh?
Well, it seems we need to ask you to testify, Miss Mailer.
It's
Explain to us how you were involved in this case.
this case.
Hey,
is-
Barnum, I found this letter addressed to you. It's where you live in Dum Town.
You be quiet, Sir Blue Knight.
Knights of the Inquisition, you have more decorum than this. Stop acting like a petulant child.
Petulant child.
But I don't.
Petulant child.
Frankly, I wouldn't say I was involved in anything. Now I am in a tight spot. I bet it's because that guy said something weird about me.
Ease up on me, lady. Like the saying goes,
I don't want to hear it.
if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Beats being in a pickle on your own, eh?
Oh, God.
Now then, Miss Letty Mailer, testify about that day.
So ridiculous.
Sir?
Was there just a loud
Yes.
beeping?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like ringing in ears.
That voice could make windows shatter.
Yeah, it's called tinnitus, Taylor.
What?
Sir Belduke said he'd have a letter to send, so I came by to pick it up.
Pick it up.
Wait, is that it?
We have the letters from him, though,
Yeah,
don't we?
there is a letter in the.
So now we know there was a third witness.
But Miss Mailer only came to pick up a letter. That doesn't help us much, does it?
Well, perhaps there's more to it than meets the eye.
A letter, huh?
More to it than meets the eye, like a puzzle, perhaps.
Belduke was about to send a letter to someone before he was killed.
And people die when they're killed.
People die when they are killed. It may not have been relevant to this case, but something about that is bothering me. Maybe it's worth asking Letty about it.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. It's added it onto the rest. I see. I was just thinking, like, a one-sentence cross-examination's a bit wild.
Can we just present the letters that were given to us?
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Objection! The letter you found that morning, was it by any chance, this one here?
Oh! Oh, yeah, that's the one. But wait, how did you get it? You're a piece of work, all right.
Objection! Hold it, Sir Blue Knight!
Hold it!
No, hold it!
Hold it!
Hold it!
Hold it!
Well, everyone stop saying hold it.
Hold it! How did you come by that letter?
It just sort of fell into my lap, so to speak. It was the professor who found it, but he doesn't need to know that. You could say it arrived right on time.
Oh, God!
Well, that's
Phoenix
the postal
right on
service for you. We do a grand job, don't we?
Phoenix right on time.
Defender, just what in the world are the contents of that letter?
But what are the contents of that letter?
Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize the time. God damn it. I don't want to end it, but we're gonna have to.
It seems that would be the case.
Oh, well, once again, thank you for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. You'll be notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday. And in the meantime, while you're waiting, we've got loads of other videos. Why don't you go check them out?
Yeah.
And until then, we'll see you again.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, everyone, what Emeer always says. If you're gonna get into trouble, make sure you at least shift some of the blame onto your closest friends and acquaintances.